Alright, Shalom. Let's start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and where I learn this truth. Alright, so as you see on the screen, alright, it's just more proof that you so-called Native Americans are Israelites according to the Bible, alright? It says a health center caring for Seattle's Native American population made an urgent request to country, state, and federal health agencies for COVID-19 medical supplies. 3 weeks later, they received a box of body bags. The Seattle Indian Health Board sees to around 6,000 persons annually and is struggling to get the equipment needed to manage the epidemic. One of the organizations the board appealed to, Seattle and King County, claimed they never received or processed any requests for COVID-19 test kits. The U.S. government has a duty to provide health care to Native Americans, which is stipulated in long-standing treaties with Indian tribes. Alright, and we know that's a bunch of bullshit, alright, because Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he broke every last fucking treaty, you know what I'm saying, when he came over here and stole this country, alright, you know what I'm saying, the Indian Removal Act, alright, and various other, you know what I'm saying, forms of legislation that this damn devil done implemented, alright, to steal this land, alright. He didn't get this land peacefully. He didn't get this land rightfully. He stole it, alright. That's because he's the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, alright. And the scripture said this would happen, alright. The first scripture we finna get, we're gonna go to let me pause this right quick. Alright, the first scripture we're gonna get is in Genesis 49:19. It says, GAD, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. Alright, and GAD is the North American Native Indians, alright? And so like I'm at the plantation right now, so you know what I'm saying, just bear with me on how I'm speaking. I can't be too loud or too animated, alright? But GAD is the North American Indians, alright? And you know what I'm saying, and that troop that it's talking about is Esau, Edom when they stole this country, alright? You know what I'm saying? They gave blankets with smallpox and shit on them, you know what I'm saying? They did a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, despicable acts, alright, to steal this country from the Native American Indians, alright? Let me get another precept. Let's go to Ezekiel 35. We're going to start at verse 1. It says, Moreover, the word of the Lord, the Most High Yahweh, came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesied against it. Alright, and Mount Seir, you know what I'm saying, that's Esau, alright? To prove that as well. You know what I'm saying? Alright, this is Genesis 36:8. It says, Thus dwelled Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Alright, so Esau was driven up into, you know what I'm saying, Mount Seir. They're not the original people of Mount Seir, but you know what I'm saying, they were driven up into that mountain range, alright? So when it says set thy face against Mount Seir, it's talking about set thy face against Esau. Alright, so let me go back to it. Ezekiel 35, going down to verse 3. It says, And say unto it, Thus saith the Most High Yahweh power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Most High Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Most High Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Alright, so you Edomites are going to be paid back for what you did to the North American Indians as well as the so-called Negroes and Hispanics, alright? You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say he's going to lay your cities waste, meaning he's going to destroy all of you Edomites, alright? It also says he's going to make thee most desolate, alright? And there's various other scriptures that lets you know that Esau is going to be made desolate, alright? It's in Jeremiah 49, starting at verse 7 on down through 18 as well, alright? Then you know what I'm saying, judgment of Esau as well as in various scriptures in Isaiah. Alright, Isaiah 63 when it says, Who is this coming from Basra? Who is this coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? Alright. The Most High is gonna mash you down for what you did to his people. Alright, when you read verse 7, it says, Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. Alright, so that's just more, you know what I'm saying, destruction. It's going to destroy every last one of you damn devils, alright? Jumping down to verse 10, it says, because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Most High Yahweh was there. And those two nations is talking about the southern and northern kingdom, alright? Verse 11, it says, therefore as I live, saith the Most High Yahweh power, I will do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. Alright, so he's gonna pay you back. Verse 12, it says, and thou shalt know that I am the Most High Yahweh, and that I have heard all your blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel. Alright, so all of this shit you've done and you said about the Israelites, alright, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're gonna have to give an answer for, alright? You blaspheme the Most High because you blaspheme His people, alright? And you also blaspheme Yahweh Shai as well, alright? You crossed Yahweh Shai out on this side, alright? You made him look like a stringy-haired devil, alright? A red devil, alright? So it says, they are laid desolate, they are given us to consume. Thus with your mouth have you boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus saith the Most High Yahweh power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. Alright, so in the kingdom of heaven, once that 1,000-year sentence is up, all those other nations are going to get to go home. But you, Esau, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get burnt up, every last one of you devils, alright? That's in Obadiah. Going to round every last one of you red devils up and burn you, alright? Verse 15, it says, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all of Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Most High Yahweh. Alright, so you Edomites are going to pay, alright, for what you did to the Israelites, alright. You red Hebrew Edomites are going to pay for what you did to the Hebrew Israelites, alright. We ain't black, you know what I'm saying? We different shades of brown, alright. And some of us even look like you damn devils, alright, because we were scattered, you know what I'm saying, throughout all of the nations, alright. But Yahweh Shai is only coming back for his elect on this side, alright? And guess what? GAD is part of that. Alright, let's go to Revelation chapter 7. Alright, we're going to start at verse 1. It says, and after all these I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Alright, and it says, and that wind is talking about the nuclear destruction, alright? Verse 2, it says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. Alright, so down in verse 4 it says, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Alright, it says of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000, of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000, of the tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000. Alright, and then as it goes on through the rest of the tribes, alright, but as you see it says of the tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000. Alright, so when we read earlier, when it said a troop is going to overcome Gad, right here, it says, but he shall overcome at last, alright? And that last is talking about the elect out of the tribe of Gad, alright? Yahweh Shai is only coming back from the elect of each tribe, alright? So, that's also in Revelations 14, alright? Starting at the top. Verse 1, it says, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having the Father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harps harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the 4 beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song, but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai, whichsoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb. Alright, so that's letting you know again, alright. It's going to be 12,000 of each tribe, alright, that's going to get sealed, alright. So verse 5, it says 12,000 men, alright. And it's going to be an innumerable multitude as well, but the government body is 144. It's all men, alright, and it's 12,000 from each tribe, alright. Verse 5, it says, and in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh. Alright. So, you know what I'm saying? Those 12,000 of each tribe, that 144 that's gonna get delivered, alright, that's gonna be the government body, alright. They were predestinated from the foundation of the earth to get that, alright. And GAD is part of that, alright. So Esau, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna pay for that, for what you doing, alright. You're trying to take out the North American Indians, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's the Most High Yahweh putting the spirit on you to do that, alright? Because he don't want the whole house of Gad. He only want the elect of the house of Gad. Alright, and we're going to close out in this book here. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15. We're going to start at verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Most High Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Alright, it says, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Most High Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Alright, so this COVID-19 is part of that, you know what I'm saying, that plague and destruction. So you Native Indians who catch that COVID-19 and who end up dying from it, or whatever else you catch, alright, it's because the Most High Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, brought it to destroy you, alright. Verse 6, it says, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Alright, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Alright, behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Alright, and 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are part of the problem. Alright, you a heathen on this side. You are just as E. Alright, you might as well, you know what I'm saying, your spiritual heathen on this side. Alright, going down to verse 9, it says, and therefore saith the Most High Yahweh, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. Alright, and you know what I'm saying, you 2/3 are led as, you know what I'm saying, a flock to the slaughter. Alright, and the slaughter, you know what I'm saying, is the indignation of the Most High. In whichever way he chooses to execute it out, alright. Whether you be destroyed through famine, teeth of wild beast, you know what I'm saying, or the sword, alright, which is Esau Edom, or, you know what I'm saying, the nukes in the end. Alright, let me read a couple more and we're going to close it out. This is verse 11. It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt, which is modern day America, with plagues, as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Alright, so this is talking about spiritual Egypt, alright, which is America. Spiritual Sodom in Egypt. Sodom for the homosexuality in Egypt, for the hard bondage where you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans were forced to serve slavery, alright. Verse 12, it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. Alright, and that's what's happening, alright. Egypt is mourning right now, alright. So, you know what I'm saying? And when it says Egypt again, it's talking about America. Alright, so we're going to close out with that. Lord willing, it was edifying. Give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach and where I learn this truth. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.